of such violence.
The Second Amendment to make sure no question to our homes and environment.
To become
Ourselves against. It used to be the communists, then it was the fundamentalists, then the gun-popping lunatics were in our own suburbs.
into your homes, to intimidate, to accuse, perhaps worse. And some of you attempted to strike
Well, it's good demanding their strength.
I urge you to refrain. More violence will only escalate the situation.
I doubt if I will after the so-called communication restoration. Otherwise known as
No offense, but I don't think you're someone I should talk to.
Someone turn up the damn heat.
What would you know? You're obviously just passing through.
I speak to all of you, not as the leader of a neighbor, friend.
If you can't trust the police and you can't trust anyone here, what's left?
ARC are doing what they can to help, but even they can't stand up to the state police.
I bet you'll never have to take shit from the cops. You probably have all the right papers. Flash a permit and the cops leave you alone.
My wife is good.
Get the hell out of here, Clank. Clear through the checkpoint.
Holy shit! You look like trouble, mister. Stay away from the police. They're looking for someone to blame for the bombing in Prague.
This isn't a lie. I have to change it. There is only so much we can do. Someone turn up the damn heat.
Terrorists try to blow up Ruzika Station. The cops need someone to blame. We don't need more trouble tonight.
Fucking can't feel my toes, man. How can they torture us like this? They know we need neuropozyne to live.
fuck's sake!
Feels like the situation is about to boil over. We don't want any more trouble.
Don't start anything, Clank.
Budu vás sledovat. No hele, celý nablejskanej v téhle posraný díře.
My friends, this most recent act of senseless violence
Don't worry about me. It's under control. Take care of yourself.
all augmented. Not simply and I fear the repercussions will test our resolve,
justice!
the strength of our convictions.
Not
Have you assholes see anything?
We have been
It is a sanction. Take police operate.
You need to help us.
our protestations, despite our dedication to the advancement of our cause. Despite the fact that some of our own were killed in the attack at Ruzika Station. But fear has blinded our accusers. And although I know that many of you are fearful of such violence,
You could do something about this.
surrounded by planks.
Hey, how about you deal with these cops first, okay? Then we can talk. Hey, how about you deal with these cops first, okay? Then we can talk. Hey, how about you deal with these cops first, okay? Then we can talk.
Busted there, clean them out.
I więźnie.
Let me see just one arc, son of a bitch. joke you are! Can't even aim! Stand down, Hanser!
Those cops won't be a problem anymore.
Too bad. I was just starting to warm up to them.
I can try and get some more down here if that's what you want.
No. It is better this happens now before I become too attached. You mind untying me?
Sure.
So, was it Tibor or Adela that asked you to help me? Or something else?
I have a job to do, and you're a means to getting it done, regardless of why the cops were doing what they were doing.
Well, you know cops, right? Assholes do not need a reason.
I do know cops, and whether it's right or wrong, there's always a reason.
Look, all I know is that since the Ruzicka bombing, the police have been cracking down on us hard. They suspect Ark, of course, but they're blaming every AUG. For most of them, it's just another excuse to hurt us.
I thought you weren't a member of ARC.
My brother is. I just repair things for them sometimes. Heating units, security cameras. It is how I earn a living for my family.
Do you know if ARC was responsible for the Ruzicka bombing?
No. And I do not want to know. After this, I'm done with them. Being associated with ARC. Even if they are our only hope, it is not worth the pain. Look, you want to know what ARC is up to? You're going to have to ask them yourself.
Fair enough. How do I do that?
When you have robbed the man of all, the things... He is no longer the... He has no more of... Shit! Power? Something. Freedom. How does it go?
Are you feeling alright?
It is this week's passphrase. It is Selznick or Solzhenitsyn. Ah, I got it. When you rob a man of everything, he is no longer in your power. He is free again. Just remember the quote. It'll get you past Lubosh. He guards the way to the Ark elevator. Just repeat the quote, and he will let you in.
This'll help, Thank you.
It is the least I can do. Thanks to you, I get to sleep in my own bed tonight.
Prison within a prison. That makes no sense. At least we get fed a couple times a day.
Just leave me alone, Wrench. Fucking traitor. You won't get anything out of me.
A já myslel, že v chudý čtvrti to bylo zlý. Já bláhovej.
I don't know what's real anymore, but I don't think the police bombed the train station.
I have no money on me. Take a hint. Go away.
Some people just don't want to see the truth. It's obvious to me the police blew up the train station, and now they are here looking for someone to blame. Ruzicka was a false flag operation, for sure. Now they have all the justification they need.
Besides, there have been multiple attacks. No, I think it was ours. I know it hurts. You have to hold on. Surely
Please.
we'll receive medication.
We are brother and sister.
Put a lid on this situation.
A shiny clank is still just a clank. Get out of my face.
Nechte mě s mýma problémama. Chci se už jen schoulit.
Vystrašený augové, ale
Never
jinak
mind
nic.
the peach. I'm not buying anything.
Co zase? Nechci nic slyšet, jděte pryč.
Talk to me. They think they can crush us, but the human spirit is strong. They withhold supplies, we make do. Already we found a way to grow produce, even in this place.
Nováček, co? Vy tady určitě nevydržíte dlouho.
Hey, do you mind?
You came here on purpose?
It was in the early days of this place. Nobody knew yet what it was really like. Her dad kicked her out because she was augmented, and my parents refused to take her in. She thought she'd be safer living here than on the streets in Prague.
And you came with her? That was really good of you.
I gave notice at work and followed her 2 weeks later. And by the time I got here...
Oh, Jesus.
Doesn't belong here.
Lucky bastard. Every day around here there's some new horror story. It will only get worse, I think. Now with the cops here, tensions are rising.
She was broke. She started tricking. A rival prostitute cut her up.
Sometimes I think of killing myself. so that no one else gets to do it. I have no fight left inside myself. I feel like giving up.
There are even worse stories out there in the Naked City.
It will only get worse, I think. Now with the cops here, tensions are rising.
Lucky bastard.
But I'm starving.
That's not my business. No handout. Every week we get more people and less food shipments. Every week we get more people and less food shipments.
I finally have some money and tried to buy food. But there is no food. The shopkeeper told me all the vegetables he had left were rotten. I would have accepted them gratefully.
Slyšel jsi tu Rakerovu zprávu? Nevím, co si o něm máme myslet.
Nechte mě s mýma problémama.
Is there something I can help you with?
You're Lubosh, right? Dushin Sokol told me Ark might have the answers I'm looking for. He sent me to you.
Dushan? I heard the police had him and his brother Tibor locked up in the Narrows.
Yeah, the cops were working Dushin over pretty good when I found him. Wasn't exactly a fair fight, so I stepped in.
Is he okay?
He'll be fine. Looking forward to sleeping in his own bed tonight.
Not a lot of people in here would be bothered to stop and help out the stranger.
What was happening wasn't right.
You took on the police by yourself, on their own turf?
And then Dushin pointed me to you.
He was right to do so, but I'm sure he would have given you something more. Some wisdom, maybe?
When you've robbed a man of everything, he's no longer in your power. He's free again.
Spoken like a true brother of the revolution. I think I even heard conviction in your voice. I'll unlock the elevator for you. Go on up.
How did you get involved with Ark?
I used to load freight for the Czech railway in Ostrava. After the incident, my employers were afraid of me. I was fired. So like most of the augmented in the country, I drifted into Prague, unlicensed and homeless. The police swept me up in a sewer raid one night, put a round in my leg and dumped me here. It wasn't long before Talos found me.
And he gave you work?
He gave me purpose. He's the reason I'm still alive.
What can you tell me about Talos?
First time I met him, he's cutting a bullet out of me while trying to explain the history of the Gulag. He has his hand stuck in my leg, and he's encouraging me to study Stalinist labor camps. 3 months later, I pass him in the throat, and he says, "Lubosh, how's the leg? Are you studying the Gulag like I suggested?" Remembered me like it was yesterday.
Sounds like he has a good memory.
No, I mattered to him. Me, a nobody, mattered to a great man like Talos Rucker. That's the kind of man he is.
Dushin said some of the police are using the Ruzika bombing as an excuse to hurt the augmented in Golem City. Why do you think that is?
They're trying to manufacture a response from Talos to get Ark to fight back.
Violence begets violence.
That's right. And if Ark responds violently, then their case against us only builds. But Talos is too smart. He won't allow Ark to be baited into a false confession, even if it means that the people we've sworn to protect are hurt.
Great, thanks.
Working for the man?
Holy shit!
What can I help you with? Fuck these police. They want to blame Ark. They want to blame Rucker. I blame them. And all the people like them who let fear win out over reason.
My permit expired. It was an easy mistake.
Wrench.
Chcete se bavit o našich metodách?
Look out for sure.
Are you nuts? What the fuck's the matter with you?
Jesus. It was just an idea. We need the goddamn money.
So how about if I do it? I'll just walk around offering to fuck any woman or man I see for some food or posing.
It's not like I want to do this. Do you want to starve to death?
Sorry, but I'm not doing so good. I know.
I trust.
Hey, you better watch yourself around here, Ranch. We don't like sellouts here in Golem City. We have to take care of ourselves. Ark is always on the lookout for turncoats and rats working for the enemy. We have enough problems here without that.
Oh man, it hurts. These augments are the worst thing I've ever done.
I tried. I couldn't.
Look, I know you people are desperate for some posy, but I can't get my hands on any. Shit's dried up. I've got nothing on me that would interest you, Clank. Go before the cops start nosing around.
It will not be long now. Many of us will not last much longer.
Go away.
Co to kurva? Mazej sakra odtamtať.
Nice! Now we're gonna take a break for a word from our sponsors. Oh, wait, I don't have no freaking sponsors.
Edward Braun. You shouldn't have ended up here.
A lot of people shouldn't have. Don't worry. I don't blame you. You're not the one who brought me here. You're just a man who didn't go out of his way. Makes you no different than anyone else.
I'm sorry, Edward.
The police came for me shortly after you left. At least now there is no more waiting in fear. No more wondering whether or not they will come. And I see I'm not the only one who got caught.
That's not exactly why I'm here.
Uh-huh. Well, I won't ask. But I will ask if you have any neuropozyne. It is in very high demand here. There is a terrible shortage.
Here. It's the least I can do.
Thank you. And just so you know, it's not your fault I'm here. It's just the way things are now. A fitting place for a monster. Leave me alone, please. Leave me alone, please. I just want to wait it out alone.
Okay, or Grandma busts in on this party of ours. I tried. You know, they've tried to take our guns away from us for so many years, and that's one of the good things about this whole hog hysteria. It's a
Anomaly detected. Access granted.
cast as the villain once again.
Despite our denials, our protestations, despite our dedication to the peaceful advancement of our cause, despite the fact that some of our own were killed in the back at Rosika Station. But fear has blinded our accusers. And although I know that many of you are fearful in the wake of such violence, I urge you not to become as blind. You know as well as I that they will go. To intimidate, to accuse, perhaps worse. And some of you will be tempted to strike out, strike back. Please, I urge you to refrain. More violence will only escalate the situation. It will only serve to strengthen their justification.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
But only in this way will the augmented be accepted into the world again.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Around the clock, around the world. I'm Steve, always watching, because you are always watching. No one has yet claimed responsibility for that shocking series of explosions that ripped through Rosika train station yesterday morning, prematurely ending the lives of millions.
If you know anything about the Rosika bombing, say something. Well, you're a fancy clank, aren't you? I don't know who you work for. Fancy. Stay out of my way. I want to see the inside of a cell.
Ale prostě zaval na činůst.
Jasně,
Chicane, we're in business. I managed to convince one of ARC's regulars of my commitment to the cause.
I hope you put air quotes around commitment.
Just tell Miller the mission's back on track. I'm heading into an area called the Throat now. Should take me straight into ARC territory.
Copy that. I'll do a flyby up ahead, get you the lay of the land.
Victor, we got one. Patrolling the market, just like you said it would be.
I got it, brothers. Now, let's see what we've got here. These little guys can be tricky. Every once in a while, one of them will go off, even if you...
Should have tried cutting the blue wire.
If only life was that simple. You are lost, brother? It looks like you might have taken a wrong turn.
You must be the welcoming committee.
No. I am Marchenko. And Marchenko, he is more of a guardian. Like the hound at the gates of hell, yes?
I'm not real big on the classics.
That is a pity. What a man reads can tell you more about him than his face. Can I give you a little friendly advice?
Sure.
Go back. Go home. There is nothing for someone like you here.
How do you figure that? You don't know me.
I know this place, up ahead. We call it the Throat. And sometimes those get cut, yes? When outsiders come wandering in where they should not.
I'll take my chances. I just want to see where Ark hides out.
We are not hiding from anyone.
Tell that to the cops down below.
Do not listen to police and all their bullshit about Ark. Those Slupotia pricks are everywhere. Breaking heads, making their mess, and we have to deal with it. Better watch yourself. They won't go easy on you either. Leash or no leash.
I'm not looking to get in the middle of that.
Oh, you think you will be a good little wrench and come through untouched, yes? He has eyes, but he cannot see.
It's not my fight.
It will be. One day soon. But for you, I think understanding will come too late. And then, no amount of fleshy hardware is going to keep you alive. You will end up spare parts in some harvester yard, meat on a butcher block.
But not you. You're gonna go down swinging. Take them all with you.
We won't be the ones who fall, brother.
What you're talking about, that's terrorism.
Is it? I thought we were just two men having a conversation, discussing the issues of the day.
Like your friend Rucker? I see him on the net. He feel the same way you do?
Ah, yes. Talos. He is a good man. Strong, intelligent, principled. You could learn a lot from him.
Sounds like you already have. You're a regular true believer.
Live a day in this shithole, and you will be one too. You face what we face. The oppression, degradation, and you will know. Talos Rakar sees through all of it. He has answers.
Are you sure about that? Or is it just what you want to be true?
Well, as much as a political debate stimulates me, you are pushing my patience, and I have work to do. You have had your warning. Get out of here, while you still can.
If that was your recruitment speech, I gotta tell you, it sucked. The way I see it, after the bombing, tide's turning against you. Ark has made itself public enemy #1.
Yes, it may seem that way. For now. Until then. Sergei!
Be careful in there, Shiny. Huh? Nasty rumors of a wrench getting scratches on his finish will scare the tourists away. Yes. We'll be seeing you.
Chicane, patch me through to Miller.
Give him a message. Patch you through. What am I, your fucking secretary now?
Jensen, I thought you were back on track.
I am. But I need you to run a name through ILAC. Viktor Marchenko. Got a feeling about this guy.
Fine. But remember, you're there for Rucker. If he's behind these attacks, everyone else will fall in line.
Access granted.